Hello everybody and welcome back to the Taiko World Cup 2015 continued coverage. Today is the day to be here. It is Sunday and this is the winners bracket quarterfinal matches. We've got a lot of good matches today and I hope you are all as excited as I am to be here. We actually have our commentators with us as well. We have Tasha, how you doing?
Not too bad.
All right, and we also have Deadbeat. How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
All right, so we won't keep you too long. We're going to get right into this. It looks like they've actually got their first warm-up started. And this is a Hong Kong versus Japan match, guys. Feel the hype. Bring it up, man. This is going to be good. Japan, previous winners of the Taiko World Cup here, up against Hong Kong. Hong Kong's going to have to show that they want this victory. They're going to have to work for it. These guys are the beasts. They are the people to beat. I am excited. Are you guys excited? Bring up the hype.
I'm still waking up. We also do have Deadbeat commentating with us as well.
Yep, he already said that.
Oh, did he? Okay, yeah, that shows how tired I am right there.
So we've got the tired guy, the overexcited guy, and then just me. So this is going to be fun.
I don't think I'm... yeah, I don't think I'm overexcited. This is exactly as excited as you need to be. This is it.
Coffee commentator.
Alright, but it actually does look like they're going to be doing Freedom Dive, the short version, the Urani, and this is going to be the first warm-up. It's looking like, I'm not exactly sure who picked this first warm-up. We'll try to get that information to you as soon as it is available.
I'm going to give Japan. Just a hunch.
It could be very true. I mean, Japan's definitely the team to beat here, so they might start off and go hard just to try to intimidate Hong Kong here.
You think Japan are going to be able to take this one?
Well, you know, statistically, yes, you would feel that they're probably going to take this. I mean, it's been, if you look at the past tournaments, it's always either been Japan or Taiwan that usually takes that as a victory overall. So this is going to be interesting to see. Hong Kong's definitely going to have to give it all their all.
I'm at least just hoping that we're not going to see a 5-0 wipe. If it's like a 5...
Well, I'm not hoping for a 5-0 wipe. I do feel that this one is pretty significantly in Japan's favor. Hong Kong's definitely going to have their work cut out for them if they want to be able to win this one.
I kind of want to say 5-2.
All right. Okay, so what I want to go over real quick before we get started in this, let's go over some of the players here. For Hong Kong, we have John, Z-Strike, and Iceman 007. And for Japan, we have Sabatsu 100, Tasuke 912, and 1 Roa. So this should be interesting here. So Tasha, while we watch this warm-up here, have you ever played this version of Freedom Dive before?
Yeah, I have played this version. It's got a little bit more like 1/6 kind of pattern in it. Also a bit more difficult streams compared to the longer version.
Would you say that this is appropriate for a warm-up in this you know, match right now?
For the current difficulty of the maps and the map pool, yeah, this is pretty appropriate.
Did one of the Japanese players just drop?
It does look like that is going to be something that happened, yeah. So not looking good for Japan in that. The connection might play against them in this. Hopefully it's just a small error.
I'm just hoping they'll at least have a backup player in case it is an issue. I wonder who they have with backup. Let's have a look.
Sabatsu with the absolutely scary accuracy and consistency. Roja's not very far behind though, and Iceman is doing fairly well on Hong Kong as well.
I would like to point out that Roa's just, you know, he's totally going, just adding beats in there when it gets to slow sections.
He's feeling his jam.
Oh yeah, most definitely feeling it. I love seeing that. Like, and that's something you actually see a lot when spectating Taiko. Is a lot of the higher end players will, you know, just add stuff in there because they've gotten so used to the patterns and the readability, and they can hear the music and just add to it. I've even seen Tasha do it a couple times when spectating him.
Yeah, I'm guilty as charged. I do that.
Those streams though.
Wow. Oh, wow, I'm actually surprised. We saw some bots of you.
All right, and that first warm-up out of the way, hopefully Tetsuke 912 can get that fixed up and get his connection under control so he'll be able to help Japan there. Only about roughly a million point difference between the two teams, so if he would have been connected, that might have easily went to Japan.
Well, just look at these 3 other players in the Japanese team who can actually fill in if needed. I will admit though, I'm not sure if any of them are actually online though, so... It does look like one's in the Twitch chat though, so...
And it looks like the next warm-up is actually going to be inside Identity, guys.
Ooh, I recognize that artist actually.
I recognize the song, but I don't really remember the Taiko map for this, so I'm gonna have to see it.
Yeah, this is definitely a Hong Kong pick.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't be surprised if this was a Hong Kong pick, seeing as it is AABC's map.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, AABC is actually one of the players on the Hong Kong team, so...
I believe he's actually the team captain.
Yeah, and he is actually taking part in this one too.
No, I don't think the wiki's saying Kanarin is actually the captain.
Oh, is Kanarin the captain? Well, there you go.
Well,
I stand corrected.
I think AABC is actually a backup.
I thought he was, to be honest with you. Either way, proven wrong.
Oh, he's in this practice.
It's times like this that the wiki is very useful for knowledge.
Alright, for 3 screens.
And remember, guys, that the wiki's also just located right underneath the Twitch broadcast down there. If you scroll down, I do believe that's there, so you can get to that very easily. And you can keep that up. If you don't happen to have a dual monitor, definitely during the downtime between each matches, that would be your best bet to check up on the wiki.
Yeah, if you'd like to, if you scroll down, there'll be a little section that says tournament schedule. Just follow that link and you'll be at the wiki.
And, well, hopefully we don't have any more lag issues here today. It does look like everything's moving a whole lot smoother. If you were with us yesterday, we had quite a bit of an episode to say.
Lag explosions.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, Z-Trod.
I said it looks like the match is starting. I wasn't jinxing anything. You're the one jinxing it. Everybody remember to blame Deadbeat if anything goes wrong.
No. It's all Z-Trod's fault. Looks like we're seeing a bit of mod usage here. John Icemano and Subatsuyo, is it? Using hard rock with. Yeah. Tatsuke using hidden. Where's that task go? I'm not sure I found it.
A slight drop from Roa there, actually. This is going to be interesting, though, because they're looking pretty evenly matched here.
I'm just loving how AAP is in his own map.
keep in mind, guys, this is still warm-up, so we will probably see some different results when we get past the warm-ups, get into the actual maps.
That is very true. But still, even so, Hong Kong are playing really strong at the moment.
Most definitely. AABC still with the double S.
Kind of to be expected, though, you know, when playing one's own map.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. Sabatsu is doing quite well as well, with 99.93%, only 1/100 from looks of it.
I'm just loving the background because I always find it quite interesting with like the anime characters have 2 different eye colors. It's always quite interesting to look at.
I've actually run into a person that has bichroma eyes. That's kind of cool.
Oh, I bet it would be. I'd love to run into someone like that. This is actually quite a long map.
Yes.
Not very often you find a Taiko map this long. What is it? 3.5, 4 minutes?
Could be. Hong Kong definitely feeling confident here on their home turf, the playing field. You know, they've got their I guarantee they probably practiced this map at some point.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
Yeah, some really insane accuracies across the board. There's like 4 different players right now that are above 99.8%, or sorry, 99.6% now. Iceman, 99.67.
AABC still with double S.
Ooh, there was a drop from John there.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
But the drop from Tatsuke is actually going to negate any adverse effect that would have.
Yeah, looks like Hong Kong will take this walk.
I don't know if I was seeing that right, but it looked like Tatsuke was actually playing that with just using 2 keys, one Don and one Cat. I could be totally wrong here, but it looked like it from the drum. If so, that is absolutely insane, even with that score.
Still though, that double S, well played.
Yeah, impressive double S from AABC. Only 1/100 from Sobatsu. Roha was doing quite well as well with the 7 100s, but getting 1 combo break. Iceman not far behind either.
No, not very far behind at all. Actually only having 1 more 100 than Roa there. And that is actually going to conclude the warm-ups, guys. So we'll be going into the banning phase next. We'll get the bans out to you as soon as they are made. Once that's done, we'll get into the real match here. And remember, just for a reminder, it is 1st to 5. The first one that will secure those 5 points will be taking victory. And the other team, well, unfortunately, it would be goodbye for them. So this is going to be definitely something rough.
I just noticed something funny on my DMP link I'm looking at. It's probably because they haven't updated it yet, but you know how Tatsuke dropped in the first walk? I can actually still see his score on the MP link, and it's got 100% accuracy. It's kind of funny.
Another thing to point out is when we're deciding which team gets to ban first, they use the roll command, which most of you probably have seen or used yourself in O's. They literally just rolled solid 41s, both captains, so they have to re-roll there.
I think the best one was when both teams rolled a 1. That was actually amazing.
It's funny you say that. Like, in the very first match in the group stage, Canada rolled 100, and then the very next match we rolled a 1.
Man.
Nice work.
Talk about going from good luck to terrible luck.
Yeah, it's definitely quite funny when the teams get the same number and they roll.
Definitely still seeing some support for our other teams here. Got that Canada hype. And for those that didn't catch yesterday's match, Canada was victorious in their match, so they will be moving on, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is definitely pretty cool. We should try and probably focus a little bit on the matches today, though.
Yeah, of course.
I'm really excited for Japan versus Hong Kong, just because I've been wanting to kind of see how Japan is doing on these maps.
What happened to your third player, by the way? We still haven't seen him come into this yet.
I'm still trying to figure that out, honestly.
I was so hyped to see him, and then nothing.
Well, hopefully we should have him for the next week matches. If we don't, it could possibly be the end of Canada in the Taiko World Cup, but we will see.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Hey, do you know who you're up against next?
We're up against Germany.
Ooh.
Alright. So
Well,
we're just waiting to see these bans. Let me go ahead. We've got any of those listed. Alright, the first two bans, which looks like it's going to be from Japan, is Hades in Heaven and Nihilism.
I'm
both
getting
hidden.
sad. Somewhere Ono was sad.
Yeah, oh no, definitely sad. That hidden pick basically completely ignored the entire tournament, or banned.
Yeah, Hades in the Heaven is not... It's not going to get played. I highly doubt it, unless the team, like, you know, specifically practiced for that map. Alright, and it looks like our next bans are going to be coming in from the Hong Kong side in just a moment.
Yeah, I think it's pretty bold to assume that you're going to be fighting facing off against Germany next week. You still do have a chance.
Oh, definitely, but I feel like we are going to be facing Germany because, like I said, Taiwan's a really strong contender. So my biggest, like, I'm just predicting right now that we're going to be facing Germany. I'm not saying we will, but it's a pretty good prediction in my opinion.
I want to see an upset.
Well, I will say this much: if Canada ends up going against Taiwan in the losers bracket, I don't think we're going to go much further.
That'd be the perfect time to play your troll map then.
Yeah, that would definitely be the time to do it.
Guys, we're going out. Let's go out in glory.
Well, that was the plan.
Hopefully next week.
Okay, I apologize. I made a small error because it's silly. The winners actually, the losers actually start banning, so that was Hong Kong's picks. Okay, and Japan's bans are, and so I do apologize there. And they're both going to be Hard Rock picks. They got rid of Tangekyo Alien and Arano Senritsu.
So that only leaves one Hard Rock pick and one hidden pick currently still available.
So I do apologize for that, and I do apologize to both teams if I have upset you in some way.
Just going into the maps that were left available for hidden Hard Rock, Kovadis is one of the maps from TK Salt, and I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing that later on because it's not too hard of a hidden map to read, and I would not be surprised at all if we see Hard Rock being picked by Japan on Chaos Japan.
Yeah, I would like to see Japan actually pick Chaos Japan. That would be quite funny.
Well, just knowing how accurate some of their players are, I think that'd be a really good pick for them too, especially with how difficult the ending is to hit accurately.
seems like there's a bit of support in the chat for you to be picked.
Yeah, it's actually going to be the first pick from the looks of it.
Oh, excellent. I can't wait to see this one.
Well, the first match is definitely a good indicator how the rest of the match is going to go, so we should definitely be hyped for this one. Get ready for Japan versus Hong Kong, guys. So, if we raise our baguettes for Japan or for France, and we raise our poutine for Canada, what do we raise for Japan and Hong Kong? Do we raise our ramen for Japan?
I was gonna say sushi, but yeah, ramen actually works probably better there.
I feel like raising
sushi,
ramen might end up like causing it to spill and burn onto us. That would
Can I
suck.
just eat the ramen instead? It's so tasty.
With these two teams, though, I will definitely be surprised if this comes down to miss. I feel like this is going to come down entirely to accuracy.
Gotta love them accuracy walls.
Japan currently winning accuracy war, all three of their players holding 100%. Currently only AABC on the Hong Kong side holding 100%. Z-Trike and John have both dropped them.
This is neck and neck, guys. They're incredibly close.
Yeah, they're really, really close. Like I said, it's probably going to come down to accuracy. We're coming into the hard part of the map right now, which is very streaming. So I think that any accuracy mistakes are probably going to end up happening here.
Is this real? Am I watching this real? Because Japan's accuracy.
Oh no, and we have a miss
here
from Hong Kong.
It's nuts. I mean, Tetsuke and Sabati both holding double S at this moment. Roa holding an incredibly 99.8% accuracy.
Unfortunately, the misses from John, causing a little bit of score difference there, but I don't think it would have mattered. Japan with insane accuracies. Only 4 100s coming from one Roha. Sobatsu and Tatsuke both getting double S, though Hong Kong was definitely still in that. AABC getting double S as well. Z-Trike with 7 100s, and John with 2 100s, but unfortunately 3 misses and combo breaks.
Japan playing incredibly consistent, and this is kind of to be expected. I mean, they are the previous title holders here. Hong Kong's gonna have to step it up, but if Japan stays as a rock wall and they don't miss, then what can you do? You know, it puts you into a really definite quarter, but very impressive plays from both sides there.
Yeah, Japan definitely showing why they are the team to be reckoned with right now.
I almost thought that was going to be a triple double S there for a little bit, and it was very close. Only 4 button presses from being that.
That would have been pretty cool to see, I have to say. Yes, it's a good strong start for Japan. That's exactly what they needed. So this will be Hong Kong's pick coming up now?
I believe so. So I believe Hong Kong's probably going to have to go for their incredibly comfortable picks where all players can probably double S the map. Because against a team like Japan, you have to be almost flawless.
What can you play against Japan? Because I think they'd be good at both hard rock and double time.
You can play hidden against Japan. I feel that some players on Japan struggle a little bit with it. But other than that, they don't really have any real weaknesses.
So they might need to go for, what was it, nihilism or?
The only currently available hidden pick is Covaldis.
Okay, so do you think they'll need to go for that one then?
We're gonna have to see. I'm not entirely sure what Hong Kong's plan is here. They may have some maps that they've practiced quite a bit.
Alright, and they're actually going into picking that now. They're debating over what's going to be the right choice for them, and they need to take their time with this. I know that some people usually wonder what's going on, but this is a very intense match for Hong Kong here. In Japan, it's got to be stressful for them too, because they're trying to hold their title at this point. So you have to give them that time, and it actually looks like they're going to go with Liber Me.
This could be interesting to watch, actually.
With Liber and Me, I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of hard rock right across the board just because of the advantage of getting the bonus points from the spinners. And it doesn't look like my analysis was wrong. All players are picking hard rock.
Yeah, this is gonna be a solid hard rock play.
Caution with the inside analysis.
I really do feel like maps that have spinners like this should probably be avoided in the free mod bracket, just because they're given such a huge advantage when it's played with hard rock compared to hidden.
Someone in the chat saying that Liber and Me is now confirmed a hard rock pick. It's not very often we see a match where everyone picks the same mod.
Well, I feel like... Go ahead.
I was gonna say normally it's like 1 or 2 people who pick something different to the normal, but I think this is the first time I've seen 6 hard rock picks.
I feel like Tasha pretty much explained it as clear as day as to why that's going to happen. These are both incredibly competitive teams, and they're not wanting to lose to any kind of score difference that can be avoided, and they all know that the hard rock spinners will give you more points in this, and apparently there's a couple really big spinners there, and that point difference is more than enough to secure a win in like high accuracy and full combo situations.
Yeah, well, like mentioned before as well, these maps, like I said, these players aren't going to struggle with mods. None of these players have issues with playing on, hard rock, or some of them might have some with hidden, but most of them are very good with keeping with consistent accuracy, which, with hard rock, you're not going to have issues with.
That actually was a drop from Sabatsu, you guys, so that's going to put that in the lead of Hong Kong here.
That's not good.
Oh, that's amazing. This is going to be, like, I already had imagined, this is going to be one of those long, awesome, dragged-out matches here. I can't wait to see how Japan rebuttals to it.
And just like that, I mean, like, a single miss is going to cause these matches to completely sway. And you're seeing it right now. Japan ends up losing this pick.
Not by much, though.
A score difference of 54,000, which is about the amount that you get from a single miss.
Yeah, like I said, it was really quite close. It's crazy because it looks like Hong Kong's a lot faster when it comes to the spinners than Japan is.
Well, don't forget, doing the spinners faster it doesn't actually get you any additional score. As long as you complete the spinner, you get full points.
That is true.
Yeah, it's just with the Hard Rock mod, like Tasha has said before, it adds a few extra rotations to the spinner, and those do give you extra points.
Exactly. But yeah,
right.
That evens up the match. It's 1-1. Tied teams right now. Everyone's kind of just seeing how tight these teams are in terms of skill level. A single miss is going to cause just the match to go completely AWOL for any of these teams.
Yeah, and now the map pick is in Japan's court here. They're going to go ahead and have to rebuttal to that victory that Hong Kong just won. And when going up against a team like this, there's not really a very clear or easy weakness, It's because these teams are they're no strangers to mods, as we've talked about before. They're going to be able to play mods easily. So it's like, how do you find something? Where do you find the weakness? Where do you find the gap where you can take advantage of it?
All you can really do at a point like this is just you can search the players and find out what maps they struggle with and try and find ones that they might struggle with and your team is relatively good at. Get small accuracy advantages like that. I'm not sure what these teams have done, but it looks like we do have our next pick, which is going to be Ernst, which is one of the no-mod picks.
I was gonna say, I think the thing to do really is pick what you can play well and hope that the other team will just miss, because that's always a possibility.
Very true. And, picking a no-mod pick like this, I think Japan's going to try to beat them out in just solid accuracy here.
If there's any team that could do that, it would be Japan.
I'm hoping to see at least 2 aces here. 200%.
I want to see another game decided by 15 points.
25.
25. And yeah, never forget.
Oh yeah, 25. Sorry about that.
Ernst does have some spots though that can cause some faltering accuracy. Like there is some sections that are in 1-3 timing, so it ends up causing some players to struggle a little bit with that. I don't expect that we'll see a miss, but I do expect that we might see somebody get slightly off on their accuracy, get a couple hundreds.
Well, I imagine in Japan actually picked this, I probably really practiced those specific sections of the map.
I would like to also point out that our staff manager here has actually brought something up, and any of you guys that are longtime Taiko World Cup fans might actually know this, but there have been a few times where there have been solid ties, like teams have locked scores, so that's something we might actually see here today as well.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, there was actually a case back when countries could have multiple teams where Japan A and Japan B ended up facing off against each other and got everyone got double S's. So that map had to be replayed.
Japan clearly too strong for itself. Did Japan A end up winning that match, or?
Well, wonder. Japan versus Japan. I think Japan wins in the end.
Really? Who would have thought?
It does look like we have an early SS drop from Tasuke. All other players still currently holding double S.
Oh, Iceman has dropped as well.
Yeah, right now the scores are entire. Oh, I spoke too soon. Iceman getting a bit more accuracy drop. Tasuke continuing to hold his accuracy quite well.
And I know you guys watching out there can see the score just bouncing back and forth between Hong Kong and Japan here. This is a nail-biter.
It's like Indonesia versus South Korea all over again.
But it does look like Z-Strike losing that double S there might actually hurt them, but his accuracy's so high. It literally was 100.
Yeah, these players are just on a completely other level than most of the tournament matches we've seen so far. But it looks like we have a miss from Sabatsu again.
And Z-Strike.
Oh no! Oh, Z-Strike dropped as well. Oh no,
What?
this is... Oh, Japan might be able to take advantage of that there.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to be
Japan
able to take advantage of it.
Just because the miss from Z-Strike was slightly earlier than Sabatsu's, it ends up that the score loss isn't as high for Japan, so Japan ends up pulling ahead there.
Yeah, that's a, what, 30,000 difference?
Honestly, I'm quite surprised that we've seen 2 misses now from Sabatsu. Sabatsu being probably one of the best players on Japan, yet he's been the least consistent so far in this match.
I would like to say there's a lot of sass between both teams. A lot of it.
I like how both teams have. Yeah, I like how both teams have an A, an S, and an SS.
I hope somebody caught that.
I did.
Yeah, and apparently Ira and John had the exact same score in that. So they were completely tied, those two players.
Yeah, that really came down entirely to the misses from Z-Strike and Sabatsu. That's how close that was.
I always do enjoy watching games like that where it comes down to the wire.
Japan was able to rebuttal that win there and take the one for themselves, so now we have to see if Hong Kong's next pick is going to be able to pull them back up into score and, just get it leveled out again.
Well, they've already shown us that they can pick maps that they can do well against Japan on, having already gotten a single win, so we'll have to see. I feel like they will go for another free mod pick. I'd say maybe Kodoku Egoism. That ends up being a pretty popular pick with the Asian countries, so I feel like we will see Kodoku Egoism at least once here. We might also see a challenge on a hidden pick like Kovaldis. The last one I feel that we might end up seeing is something like maybe Kamui, where there's more opportunities for these players to have lower accuracies.
I honestly have no idea.
There's just so many. Honestly, there's no real good pick against these teams. It's just whatever these teams are consistent with. So Hong Kong is just going to probably stick with the maps that they know they can do well on, and hope that they can out-accuracy Japan.
I think that is the best strategy as you advance more in these rounds and go up against the higher ranked teams. It's less fight into what they're bad at and fight more into what you're good at.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Especially if you're a weaker team, especially you want to definitely go with the maps that you feel consistent with, because you're probably not going to beat the team that's stronger than you unless you do that.
Even then, you're still playing with fire.
As they say, it's better to play to your strengths than your weaknesses.
I feel like as they go on, we'll probably actually see a lot more free mod as well. I get the feeling we're probably going to see at least one more free mod pick before this ends.
So I do have a question, guys. Do you feel that we're going to see that many team swaps from Japan there for their players? Because we have seen Hong Kong switch out their players a few times now.
Well, both players do have the numbers to actually swap when they need to. It just depends on if they need or not. Oh, sorry. Gar.
It's okay. I was just going to say, I think it's probably going to be the case of, if the players that are currently not playing are more comfortable with certain maps, they'll be switched in. Because I do know there's, say, for example, some players are not very good with hidden, so if, say, Kovaldis got picked, then maybe, say, Tasuke might switch with Codmo or something like that. You might see, just different players that are better at certain types of mods or certain maps in general switched in. And it looks like one of my predictions was right. We are going to see Kamui, so they are definitely going to try and challenge Japan to a flat-out accuracy war on a map that has a lot of 1-3.
All right, and it looks like they're going straight into this too, guys.
It's always fun seeing accuracy wars. I don't know why, I just enjoy watching them. Ooh! That early miss from Subatsu could hurt a lot.
Yeah, like that one miss opens up the amount of accuracy leniency that Hong Kong has by so much.
Like, even though it's an early miss, which normally isn't a big deal, on an accuracy one, it definitely gonna hurt them.
Yeah, because now even if like Asuke and
Well, John
Iroha
and as well.
Well, that changes everything.
So Hong Kong is in a good position here.
Oh no, and another miss from John. That's actually gonna probably give Japan the lead in a moment here.
Well, it does look like Sebastian's built. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 misses
John's
from
struggling.
John here.
Yeah, John is struggling quite a bit.
This is a little surprising seeing as it's Hong Kong's pick. It might just be the nerves getting to him.
That is very likely. A, B, C, and Tsuke still with their TWCs, which is very impressive.
Yeah, and I mean, you also have Detroit not far behind, with probably only like 1 or 2 hundreds.
I'd say 1.
Yeah, that's going to go ahead and give that one to Japan, guys. It's going to be a 3-2-1.
Oh, it was 2. I apologize.
Yeah, ABC and Tasuke both getting double S there. Also an S from Z-Trike. Unfortunately, it just wasn't really enough. There was just too many misses from John that were spread out to cause a big score difference. That map being probably the biggest score difference we've seen so far in this match with 61,000 points.
Nah, New was almost 100,000.
Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, so New is the biggest one, but Kamui, even like any scores that are above 60,000, that's a pretty big score difference for a team like these.
So with this next pick, Japan's going to be fighting to get to match, not to match point, but to the point before, well, 4. I messed that all up. Sorry, guys.
They need 5 points to win, and they're at 2, so they're closing in.
They're at 3. If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
that actually makes their 3rd point right there.
No, whoops. I knew that.
So right now we have Japan leading 3-1. Hong Kong is in a little bit of trouble here, considering this next pick is going to be Japan's.
Any predictions on what you think they might pick there, Tasha?
I still really want to see Chaos Japan, but it looks like they've been kind of favoring the no mod picks, so I'm thinking maybe we'll see Yakujin Sama no couple dance. I guess I'm saying correctly. We're going to see some double time picks, so they're going to go with Amikyo Kyun, which is the fastest double time pick that is in this map pool. It is relatively simple in terms of the patterns, but there's still an opportunity for players to miss because it is so fast. And I mean, you know, a single miss is going to cause issues, and there's also going to be accuracy just because of how fast it is.
I just feel like they're probably all going to nail this thing incredibly. I mean, especially Japan. They wouldn't be picking this if they didn't feel confident in their choice.
This should definitely be fun to watch.
Yeah, if I was Hong Kong right now, I'd definitely feel a little bit worried this being Japan's pick.
Have we actually seen any double time picks so far this weekend?
We have seen quite a few this weekend, yeah.
In fact, if I might say, that was kind of like key to victory for you guys, wasn't it? I don't want to go too far back, but you guys did definitely play a lot of the double time map pool.
Yeah, we did end up playing Privilege and Nukyo Kyun Kyun, so we did end up using a few of the double time picks.
Alright, and it actually does look like Hong Kong's going to be swapping out a player here. Definitely going to grab somebody. Iceman is going to take over, and they're going to get started right away after that.
Now, if Hong Kong does not win this one, they will be brought to match point by Japan. It will be their pick, but they've got a lot of work to do ahead of them if they want to be able to come back and win this.
I kind of want Hong Kong to win this one. I really do.
Oh no, and it looks like Iceman just not sure what to do after that miss. I think he realized right away his mistake.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a victory here for Japan. That
if they can keep it up, though.
Well, with this being a double time pick, it's very short, and that large amount of misses that was pulled, and John missing right there is definitely probably the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I think I might have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I think that like right when Iceman missed, they just basically decided at that point, yeah, we're in a pretty bad spot. He didn't even know what to do. He just stopped playing entirely for a moment there.
And Subatsu with the double S. Well done.
Yeah, really impressive accuracies across the board. Z-Trike, Tasuke, and Roha, all incredibly good accuracies. 4 100s from Tasuke, 11 from Iroha, and 14 from Z-Trike. Subatsu, obviously the double S, really impressive. John was doing quite well as well, 12 100s, unfortunately 2 misses. And Iceman, looks like he had a bit of trouble with accuracy. I'm not going to really count the misses because he did stop playing, so he basically got 1 miss, and at that point was like, well, you know, crud. I'm not sure what to do now.
Yeah, that's going to bring it to match point, guys. So Hong Kong definitely has to... The field is in their court right now. They do have the map pick on their side, but they're going to have to take advantage of this and capitalize on that point, or they have lost this match.
Do you think they'll go for another free mod? Or do you reckon they'll go for a no mod pick?
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I feel like we'll probably end up seeing another free mod pick. I could be wrong. We could also see some Quo-Vadis, as I mentioned. I really hope we do see that at least once. We could also see Yakujin, Sama, and a couple of Dance. I think those are the 3 most likely picks that we'll see here.
Well, hopefully we'll see soon. Although I get the feeling it might be a few minutes before we actually see the map, because I'm sure Hong Kong will want to think very hard about this one.
Indeed, so we're going to just wait a moment while we find out what these players are deciding to pick.
Get a nice little bit of moment of silence here for the incredibly stressful match, I would imagine, for both teams there. I know Japan's probably feeling pretty confident at this point, but this is not the place to get cocky. Both these teams are incredibly talented, and one slight mistake, as we've been seeing this entire match, one slight mistake can mean win or lose here.
I have been a little bit surprised by the results. I felt that with these particular teams, we wouldn't be seeing very many misses at all. So it is kind of interesting to see that even the good teams are kind of struggling a little bit with some of their picks, and just having those random misses that can really impact the score between the two teams.
I feel like that just comes down to nerves, more so skill.
Well, there is a part of nerves in it. You have to remember, Japan has been part of the Taiko World Cup for quite a while now, as has Hong Kong.
But some of the players might still be actually new to this sort of environment.
Oh yes, that is definitely true.
I might actually have a look to see about it actually.
I'm just sitting here waiting in suspense for this next pick.
I'm still kind of sitting here wishing I drank coffee. I'm still so sleepy.
Well, I have my drink right beside me. Might take a swig.
Got all kinds of support going for both teams though. Hong Kong and Japan both been playing incredibly well here. Shush kitty.
Hooray, the kitty back. Kitty hi.
Yeah, she came and jumped up in my lap during the match. I guess she wanted to see how exciting this is. As it's getting really good here. Although I will say one thing, guys. When playing this game, no matter what it is, okay, you can get down. When playing this game, no matter what it is, I would definitely keep your cats away from your monitors, as they will attack them.
Okay, so I just looked at the 2014 roster for Japan. It's completely different, except for Sobatsuyu. He's the only one who was here last year. Everyone else is new. Same for Hong Kong, actually. Both teams are actually relatively different from last year.
I do believe there are some players like from both teams. Like I know that Sabatsu, as you mentioned, was part of Japan, but I believe AABC was part of Hong Kong as well.
Yep, and so was Iceman. Those are the only three. Hong Kong are really taking their time with this map pick.
I don't really blame them in this situation.
Oh no, neither do I.
Alright, so we're waiting for the map pick, just in case anyone is curious about who the commentators are. I am Tasha. I am also here with Z-Trot and Deadbeat.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Yeah, it is almost midnight here for me, so fun.
Yeah. This ought to be interesting, guys, as we're going to be doing Kodoko Egoism.
I'm 2 of 3 on predictions, so there you go. We're getting another free mod pick. This one, I feel like, again, is going to probably be a lot of hard rock picks. We might see some hidden here because I don't believe there's any finishers in this. I could be wrong. Or not finishers, spinners. I don't believe there's any spinners in this map.
So do you think Hidden's going to be played more, or what?
Well, there's a possibility if the team feels more consistent with playing Hidden, they could play it. But I feel like we're still probably going to end up seeing a lot of hard rock because these are all accurate players, and they might have more issue just reading with Hidden than they would with just adding the additional accuracy requirement from hard rock.
Yeah, well, this is going to be Hong Kong's mega moment here. They definitely have to bring this up.
That cat, though.
Yeah, she's getting mad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm holding her and she don't like to be held.
No.
But I wanted to watch the match. Watch it. Oh, come on. Don't get all upset. Now you sound like Ono.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Wow.
Oh, didn't you hear us? You went, wow.
So it's like, oh no,
Yeah.
Hi, Ono. We know you're out there listening.
We apologize in advance.
Yeah, maybe you should let the cat go before he scratches you.
Oh yeah, I let her go. Although now she's just sitting really close to my microphone and I don't want her to like attack the pop filter.
That cat's just waiting for the perfect time to strike.
Oh my god. Zalia is posting Omosaki Nico.
Oh man.
That is beautiful.
I think my cat is a little bit mad that Hades in Heaven didn't get played either.
Oh man, really?
Somebody needs to pay for a name change for Ono.
I would do that actually. Onisaku Nico sounds amazing.
Alright guys, so while we're waiting for that next match, I'm going to take a small bit of time. I'm going to go ahead and give the Twitch chat a picture of my cat, but I gotta get a picture of my cat, so I'm going to
Speaking of pictures,
take just
did
a
you show them
moment.
the coffee cup?
Oh, of course I showed the coffee cup. I do want to give a super shout out to Firefox. Thank you so much. That definitely made my day. So I appreciate that.
Yes, no, I did see that picture and it was definitely quite good. Oh, well played, Lockhead, well played.
So somebody actually went about and changed Ono's name.
Lockhead did it. I think he did it in the browser console, but that is still... Well, thank you, Lockhead. Thank you so much. That is great.
Now somebody just needs to go and like change Ono's name for the day. I know there's people here that could do that. Make it happen.
Okay, just quickly an update with the map. Everyone is going to be playing with Hard Rock, except for Roa, who's going to be playing with Hidden.
So it looks like there is one player from Japan that is more comfortable with Hidden, so at least we'll be able to see some Hidden play today.
Yep, and here we go, we're off. But yeah, it would be so funny if someone actually did change Ono's name for the day.
Just give him a cat picture or something. Like, get Z-Trot's cat picture and just put it there.
That works too.
That or either get like a picture of the Taiko mascot and give it like cat whiskers.
Taiko, be done. Just give her a cat face or something. Looked at like, if you Photoshop me and Oku costume on that cat, I'll do it.
You heard the man, Twitch chat. Make it happen.
We believe in you, Twitch. Don't disappoint us.
We actually have a drop from Z-Trike. It's really not good for Hong Kong, especially considering that this is the match point, so Japan ends up winning here. They win this match.
Roller dropped as well, so...
Just like that, it goes back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is back in this.
like I said, I really want Hong Kong to win this one. They've still got two, yeah, they've still got 2 full combos against Japan's 1, so as long as Hong Kong doesn't miss again, they should be fine.
And wow, we have another miss from Sabatsu. Hong Kong's definitely
really
got this one. So it looks like the match will go on, and this will probably end up being 2-4 for Hong Kong.
Yeah, that's who results today now.
That's definitely going to be the result at this point. Hong Kong not dropping combo. If no one drops combo, then Hong Kong is definitely winning here, and that looks to be the case.
Still, even then, it was still a difference of like 73,000 points.
Hong Kong definitely showing that they are a strong contending team, especially doing so well against Japan. But you know, it's going to be Japan's pick again. So unless Hong Kong can win on Japan's pick, this is going to look kind of bleak for them. I will say though, I'm quite surprised by Sabatsu's performance this round. I honestly was not expecting to see so many misses from him.
Yeah, he's been all over the place, really, actually.
Well, just, you know, compared to his performance during the group stage in the round of 16, I don't think I saw him miss during those.
Oh, it seems like he seems all over the place because he got that really impressive double S on the double tap pick, but most of the plays have been rather, well, not of his standard, really. You'd think he'd be playing a lot better, but it seems like he's making a lot of silly mistakes.
It could just be one of those classic bad days where you're just not playing well, and it just happened to be on a day where their match was. I mean, I've seen that happen before with players when they're just playing regularly, so I mean, even in a tournament environment, that'd be even worse.
Or maybe this is pressure?
Could very well be. So, I still really want to see Chaos Japan, because like I think it'd be really cool to see Japan win the match on that song. But there's also things like Yakujin Sama no Couple Dance. We've already seen most of the other picks. We could possibly see FI pick. Maybe Privilege if they feel that they're more confident with double time picks.
And that was very impressive by Hong Kong to take that win there. I'm sorry that I took so long to get back to you guys, but my cat is being very camera shy.
There's a cute cat.
Yeah, she sits in the chair right next to mine when I commentate.
Okay, so everyone in Twitch chat, you know what to do. Give that cat Noku costume, send it to Locktab, and you will have a new Ono picture within, like, the day. Make it happen.
You weren't here when Locktab posted that, were you? You should scroll up the Twitch chat and have a look at what Locktab posted. It was really quite cool.
Z-Trot's cat is as commentator, rarely shows up, but, you know, always entertaining.
Yeah, I do apologize when she just shows up whenever she feels like it, but she's a good kitty.
I don't apologize. We all missed the cat.
And it does look like the next pick is actually in Japan's seat, correct?
Yep.
It looks like they're going to go with Kovatis, which is the only remaining hidden pick.
That's an interesting pick, actually. I did not expect that. Nope, and we're off with maybe the last pick of the match.
Yeah, this has been a really stressful match for both teams here. One of the few matches we've actually had that went over into an entire hour. All day yesterday, most of our matches were decided pretty quickly, except for one of our matches. We had a little bit of problems with the client and everything like that. But other than that, these matches are usually decided pretty quick, so this one's kind of taking some time. So it just goes to show that they're really serious about trying to win this.
Hate to interrupt, but looks like
commentators.
Looks like we have a miss from John, which this early into the map is not good for Hong Kong.
I was just laughing at the fact that we actually had 666 viewers at one point. Sadly, that kind of dropped, so.
Now, I just want to mention that it's very possible for other players to drop on this map because there is 1-6 quads, and those can cause players to struggle a little bit. But it looks like we have another miss from John, so it's really not looking good now. Like at this point now, we need to see 3 misses from John. Now we need to see 3 misses from Japan just to even it out. John really not knowing what to do with this map. It doesn't look like this was practiced. We have some really impressive accuracies across the board from Japan right now, though. All of their players above 99.5% accuracy. So AABC 271 is also keeping up quite well with 99.86%. And we do see another miss from Sabatsu and John. I'm really surprised by Sabatsu here, but it just looks like John is just struggling too much with this map. The entirety of Hong Kong, really. All 3 players on Hong Kong ending up missing.
And that is going to give that win in that match to Japan.
Just like I said, 5-2.
With a lovely ASS from Sabatsu, Tsuke, and Ira. All consecutively. Very impressive plays. I almost feel like maybe Sabatsu actually missed them couple notes on purpose there, just for the fun, for the lulls of the ranking.
That was actually a good watch, though, I have to say. I definitely did enjoy watching that game.
Yeah, that was probably like, one of the closer matches that we have seen today. This weekend, I should say.
Yeah, Hong Kong definitely gave them a run for their money and gave it their best.